Hello, everyone. I'm Aquila bey-phd, and I'm here to talk about more science. And anybody can just look up the definition more science. First, let me give you an understanding that I use for the purposes of America and the purposes of people who don't believe in more science, the people who are disgusted by what has occurred in more science, those who hate more science because of the people who've called themselves Moors and have destroyed what more science truly is. I use the word black, nigger, and colored, or NBC, which is what Noble Drew Ali used to demonstrate that if you are calling yourself black, nigger, and colored, you are not that. But also black, nigger, and colored in the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, which is the dictionary used by the United Nations, specifically tells you that blacks means dirty, dangerous, lewd, destructive, and of a little light, mean mentally ill or mentally incompetent. So we use that to mean Black American, which is the bad people. Then I use African American. I use African American because if you're from African descent, then 9 times out of 10, you get an ideology of African culture. And African culture has way more harsh laws and things that are going on in African countries. So we're going to use the Moroccan culture. We're going to use that there is a king, not a president of Morocco. There's a king. And he has law, and law is order, and law and order is what the order of the day is, dealing with Moors and more science. But we have a lot of black Americans who imitate fake or try and just get away with being a Moor or a true Moor or a divine Moor. Or we have those who have become Moors for the purposes of tax exemption or for the purposes of trying to get away with something, and they're not really getting away with anything. They're just trying to trick more black people into believing more science is the way to go and leave other things such as Christianity alone. And one of the reasons why it's working is because Christians are allowing, especially black Christian churches, are allowing fags, homosexuals to run the churches now, when yet they can read a Bible that says homosexuality is wrong. Here or there is just an explanation as to what's going on. So what I'm doing this video on is I just want to show you the manipulation from a video. Now, I don't have all that, art, creative video screens and all that behind me. And I don't even want to go through why I don't want to get it. It's just not what I want right now. Now, you can donate to me and I'll make sure you get a nice little boom box or something for donating your time and energy. I'd rather do that than be buying all this studio equipment because it's really not my thing right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a Cali Blaze or whatever it is video, and all it says is that this man shows his flag and cops can't, this man shows his flag and cops could not touch him. Now, that's a play on words. It's because black people are stupid. We agree with that. There's something that Candace tells you, that black people like to listen to 2 words and assume the rest of the words. They're so dirty, dangerous, lewd, destructive, of little light, that their comprehension is so dead that it's easy to manipulate a black person. So I want you to listen to this audio, and I'm going to show it with my other phone, of course, because I'm blessed. It says, this man shows his flag and cops could not touch him. Then it says in big words, this man shows his flag and cops could not touch him. This unarmed black man. So I'm going to go deep in it, but I'm going to just play it for you. And I want you to see that it is kind of weird to see 10,000 cops and all, but just watch it, listen. And if you are a true and divine Moor, you'll understand. If you're a fake Moor, you'll understand. If you're trying to be a Moor, you'll understand the difference between us true and divine Moors and the fake Moors. But we're going to deal with this here.
This is what you need to know. Stuff you need.
Oh, no, y'all ain't got shit to do with me. Fuck out of here. They ain't got no fucking jurisdiction over us. We're Moors, and they know this flag, man. They know what this means.
Yeah.
Oh, they know what this means. They ain't dumb. They ain't dumb. They know this right there. They swore an oath on this. They put the oath on this. Yeah, they swore an oath on this.
This is crazy.
No, they swore an oath on this, baby. No, they know. Y'all want to know today?
You don't know today, huh?
Y'all fictitious state. That's what the U.S. citizens, they fake fictitious. Fake fictitious. That's what y'all are. Y'all got no jurisdiction over us.
Yeah, fucking me.
So they ain't got no jurisdiction. This is our flag. You ain't lying. No, they can't stop you from doing nothing. They get ready to get sued. Get out of here. Get your supervisor. Think you did. All this. I ain't under none of y'all's jurisdiction. Fuck out of here.
My man going. Pittsburgh, PA.
Fictitious.
Man threw a flag out this door, though.
I ain't playing this game, baby. Y'all ass is going to jail this time, baby.
He hurt.
The files on all of y'all. A memorandum. Y'all don't have the oaths and bonds in 1938. Billy the Sixth one get thrown out on that alone. The oaths and deeds in 1938 and the foreign
See,
registrations.
this is what you need to know. Stuff you need to know, fellas. Ladies.
You need to up the game a little bit.
Stuff you need to know.
Going nowhere. They ain't got no jurisdiction over us. None. They ain't got the stamps. This ain't their land. This is my land. This is my land. I'm the Moor. I'm allowed to travel this land. They swore an oath to this. This is the oath they swore on. They all know it. Need no license. I'm not under y'all's jurisdiction. I'm not under a contract with y'all. There is no contract with y'all. I was just downtown with this same bullshit. Sorry, motherfucker.
You see, I ain't touching. You see that, right?
Every more, I got every right to travel from here to Timbuktu. They ain't
Timbuktu.
This, oh, they want to be the Jews. They want to be the fake Jews. They know what this means. Oh, you know what this means. Now they're white.
Oh my goodness.
But we ain't going nowhere, baby. We ain't going nowhere.
We got dogs.
Going no fucking where. Oh yeah, I know you can. I know we get the fuck out of here. I ain't paying this, so don't even give. I'm not taking it. Hey. We don't go for their ordinances. We don't play their bullshit game. Fuck out of here. Play no bullshit game with these fake cops. They're fake and fictitious. Entity, corporation. That's what they stand for. That's why the women love us. Love us.
He hurt.
Nothing. Man, I ain't giving you shit.
Okay. I'm sorry that we had to do a commercial, I guess it is.
Man, I ain't giving
There
you
you go.
shit. Man, ain't gonna do a fucking thing. Motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Man, we got backed up traffic out this bitch. Motherfucker, Pittsburgh police out this bitch. Like, this shit ain't no joke, dog. My man threw a flag out the fucking whip. Fuck you. This shit funny as hell. Yeah, I'm recording all this because this shit right here is like, whoa. Like, where I'm about this bitch. Yeah. Don't forget educated today because they ain't touched that man. You see that? They ain't touched him. Ain't pulled a pistol or nothing.
I'm not no government employee of theirs. I ain't under none of their fucking jurisdiction. We're Moors. Remember that. We're Moors. We ain't got no fucking jurisdiction over us. And I got Article 6 right here. Look, look on the peace treaty. Look, and all they want to know, look on Article 6 right here.
Man, they pulled out all the laws.
Look on Article
Oh my
6.
God.
Look on Article 6. I'm supposed to be set free at liberty, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Look on Article 6 right here.
Chain with
sue the fuck out of him.
Oh,
Fuck out of
shame.
here.
Oh my goodness. He ain't even playing with him. Like, you see the flag? Dude.
And y'all know it. They guys, they know it. We just don't know it. We don't know.
I know it.
Because they ain't gonna do shit.
Shoot. Think I don't know it?
Guys, you know, basically, what part of Article 6 of the ain't done shit. No. Oh, yeah. Good. Yeah, I ain't signing shit. I'm not signing
He said I ain't signing
No, I'm
shit.
not signing nothing.
I ain't signing
I'm
nothing.
not signing nothing.
I'm not signing
I don't
nothing.
have no jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction? None.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Throw it in the tail of my because I ain't paying shit. Shit. Man, shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
They don't even know what the fuck to say. Like, these motherfuckers is lost.
Y'all ain't got no right to talk.
They don't even know what to say,
Fuck out
dog.
of here. Get your car. Get the white shirt. Go get the white shirt. I don't want none of that shit. I'm not taking that. I'm not getting the personnel. You want fictitious fake motherfucker. I'm not taking none of that shit. But I tell you they ain't gonna do shit. I give a fuck.
I guess I'll fuck.
I'm gonna travel from here to Timbuktu. You see that? I don't know. I will.
Oh my god. Dude is killing me. Oh, you ain't know about this? Oh, you tripping.
We got noble rights. You ain't going to jail.
Yeah.
Noble rights. Civil rights is for them.
Yeah, you tripping. This real shit. This ain't no bullshit.
What I tell you?
Oh.
Hey, show me what, man.
I was getting a flag.
No, look here.
You ain't gonna do nothing to me. That man ain't gonna do nothing to me. I wanted him. You think he gonna do something to me?
Shit to do, bro.
Get the fuck up out of here. Hey.
Thanks, man. They knew that. They knew that shit. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here.
My man gone on him. Bye-bye, Pittsburgh.
See, everybody needs to.
You got like six cars on this show for what? Fuck up out of here. Bye-bye. You got like 1,000 cameras out this jump too. So they ain't try nothing. They ain't try nothing. Yeah. You got like 6 cars out this jump for what?
For no reason.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So bye-bye. All y'all. Yeah. The fuck on. Fuck on, my man. You swole like him. Hey, what's that Pittsburgh talk? Swole. I like that. Swole like hell. Get the fuck out of here.
They gonna just try to find them. They said there was too many cameras. We can't do nothing.
Yeah.
And that they
Okay, so I wanted to I know I held the phone, I gave you the full video, it's blurry and all that, but I wanted to just give you how stupid black people are. And first of all, let's think about it. If I'm a police officer, I'm getting paid for my 8 hours. You're videotaping for free to curse in a cell phone and to say that they won't touch him because there are too many cameras around and they won't pull their guns like they're really supposed to, and all these manipulative things that these black people do to try and get black people to think that more science is about this evil, dirty bullcrap that you just saw. True and divine Moors don't do that. Pulling out Article 6 like it means something and all. None of that means anything when you're acting like a black. Because as Moors will tell you, a real Moor, and any black man who knows how the Mexicans are treated and everyone else is treated in this country because they have flags. Mexicans have flags, Germans have flags. See, everybody got flags of black folk. Black folk got a made up flag that they made up from some black guy back in the early 1900s, and you can check that out. You can also go to www.flags.com, and you can look that even the bishops of the Catholic Church have a flag that's recognized. The Pope himself has a flag, and the region of the Vatican has a flag because it's its own country. And Moorish Science Temple of America is under the what? Moorish Science Temple of America is under what? The American flag. That's why he kept throwing Article 6 and all this other stuff out of his mouth. And we're under the Moorish flag. Now, we all know that any African will tell you that your hand would have been cut off. You would have been shot instantly. See, we play these games in America to manipulate our black men to growing up to be idiots. And yet we blame everybody else. Now, that whole video, you can view it and you can see that, number one, all those police officers being paid on the dimes of every one of them black people out there giggling and laughing. That's number one that stupid black people don't seem to get. Rule number two, it's not the job of a police officer to be intimidated by some idiot. And we can definitely look at him and he's an idiot because he had no good clothes on. Looked like he came from his bedroom because he had his shirt on. And he was riding in a truck that looked like it was bought from a garage sale. So these are the things that they're looking at. See, you don't want to jump in their shoes. You're too busy trying to be the poor black man that is so busy hearing evil stuff about everybody else and don't want to think about how stupid you look and how you sound if you just sit back and be patient. If you were really under love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice and was pulled over, you would have been respectful and you probably would have let go. If you look at the video, you find that what? They wrote the citation. Citation by federal, state, and local law. You can't find one municipality that will tell you that that officer had to either force him to sign that or arrest him. So therefore, all that bull crap that those black people were doing, yeah, you standing on law. He still got the citation. He still will show up in court. And it's a waste of the court's time. It's a waste of the brother's time. Because guess what? He's not getting paid to be in that courtroom, but those officers will be paid by the taxpayer to be in that courtroom. So who won? Who won? I'm trying to find out where a black man is going to write me a letter and say, we won in this video because even though he wrote in a ticket, I went to court and found him being found not guilty. Now, if you do that for me, he somewhat won, but he still didn't get paid to go to court for free, while the officers got paid to come to court after writing the ticket. So let me give you what I did when I saw the video, and believe me, I did a just simply. I simply wanted to initiate the difference between a true and divine Moor, okay, and a black nigger of color, because that's what Moor science teaches us, is there's a difference, you know, and people who say, no, there's no difference and all that, okay, fine. If there wasn't a difference, then you wouldn't be speaking about it all the time. You wouldn't be telling people you're not black, nigger, or colored. But here nor there, that's not the issue. This is what I said. I said, oh boy, yeah, there was a lot I wrote here. I was going back and forth with one of the women who, again, I'll get to. Sorry, trying not to waste your time, but I'm not used to this kind of stuff here. But so I said this is the most fake ass black American Moorish science BS I ever saw. Every African American, such as myself, know that this false Moor does not have to sign a citation, as no one does. But blacks think everyone is dumb and fall into the trap of false teachings. This is false teachings, for the police wrote and served him the citation. The fake Moor either did not show up in court or got his driver's license revoked. A real Moor understands Moors in America are under both flags. Every time you look at who? Noble Drew Ali, what do you see? Both flags. He's telling you to respect both United States Constitution, United States of America, and respect the Constitution and use it lawfully. Lawfully. Moorish flag, use it lawfully. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. None of that was in this video from that yelling person. A real Moor understands Moors in America are under both flags. You can't pick and choose because of your racial bias. See, he was racist. You hear everything in the video. He's teaching everybody on the block, the Jew and the Jew. He's the one being racist, but he'll go home and say, the white man, the white man. So you're screwing over your kids. You're teaching your kids all these lies and stuff. And at the end of the day, you're the baloney teller. All the foul language instead of peace. The officer may have let him go in peace if he would have shown true Moorish science. Therefore, if you believe this BS, you are not a true and divine Moor. Now, I have, all of a sudden, I got a jump off. All I did was make the statement and ask people about that. That's all I did. Then some gentleman named Omora Prince or whatever, Morningstar Bay, you know, all seeds don't unfold at the same time, and that brother expressed himself in the manner in which he could, the gifts, the understanding of the treasures of Allah, and he appoints to that which seems fitting unto himself. The brother is knocking with that brother is absolutely jealous or confused because he probably one of those brothers that like talking nice to police, don't want the police mad at him, and really wants Europeans to accept him. Fuck the Europeans. So he's telling somebody that I'm responding that way, and then he gives justification saying that Allah isn't going to teach this old man how to speak to people with respect. This is his justification. And so then I then go back and I say, okay, this is what black people do. They don't stick to the question. I said, well, if he would have spoken peace, would he have gotten what he wanted? So forth and so on. He instead calls me jealous and this white cop lover and all this other crap, instead of just saying, you know what, bro, you're right. If he would have came in peace and just simply kept his mouth shut or something, he probably would have got away. So then Kenyana Bay, she made a bunch of statements going into a bunch of laws and stuff using Constitution and stuff that shows you that more science is about both flags. So I'm going to end it with this. I asked her the same question after she brought me all these laws. I said, what are we supposed to be doing? She said, you're right. Moors are supposed to be demanded to be noble, of noble character, not black, nigger, and colored. I said, thank you very much. So that's all I wanted to do, was show you the difference between black, nigger, and coloreds and the fake Moors and us who are true and divine Moors. And don't care what anybody says. You want your life. There's too many black men killing black men for less. So, of course, the European is already scared of you because you're scared to stop your own black people from killing each other. You can't stop your own black people from killing each other. So what makes you think a white man is going to give you the opportunity, a Mexican, a Puerto Rican, a Spanish, or German? What makes you think that? So stop being an idiot. Stop being a jerk. Save your own people. If you want any more information, please by all means contact me and email me. And I look forward to hearing any and everything you have to say, and I'll bring you more videos as I can. Thank you.